snack or a drink. Yeah. Yeah.
Are you on live?
Yeah. I thought you had work still.
No, I'm done.
Oh, you're done?
I'm
Oh, okay. I thought my husband still had work, but he doesn't. I might get off live then and go hang out with him. My day was good.
Shh.
Do you want me to cut you a piece of pie?
Oh, thank you. That piece might be bigger than birthday.
I did. We watched the eclipse. We did watch it. It was interesting. It didn't get like fully dark here. Like what I saw. It didn't get fully dark like I thought it would. Maybe it's because I'm in Arizona, but you could like see like part of it. I watched as like it happened. Me and my mother-in-law were outside with the kids watching. And we're like, oh my god, this is crazy. Did you know that an eclipse happened today, babe? Did you know about the eclipse happening today? Yes. You are correct, Cynthia. How are you doing? I haven't talked to you in a while. I haven't washed my hair in a couple days. You don't want my hair care products. I don't take care of myself like that. No, Tati went to bed. It's 9 o'clock. She has the center tomorrow. Yeah, I'm in Arizona. I barely seen it. Oh my god.
The fucking fuck?
It's the leftovers. I gave you 2 pieces.
2 pieces for my fat ass. Alright.
Yeah, Touchin is excited for her day center. I have to go get an endoscopy done tomorrow, so that's where like they put you to sleep and then they stick a camera down your throat. So that's what that's what I'm doing tomorrow.
Guess you really do like that, huh?
I'm doing good tonight. I'm a little anxious. I can't eat anything past midnight, which pisses me off because I like to be able to snack whenever I want. Like, just knowing that I'm not going to be able to eat past midnight makes me want to eat. They're doing it because I was having like chest pain. I haven't even been having the chest pain anymore since I've been on what is it? It's like heart medication that I'm on. It basically like I have anxiety and it gives me chest pain and like I throw up a lot, which also can give you chest pain. But like I am really worried about it because like I don't want something to be wrong with me. So I'm gonna make sure nothing's wrong with me. And whenever they tell me nothing's wrong with me, then I'm gonna let it go. And I'm gonna stop asking what the hell's wrong with me and just know that I am mentally ill.
Why can't you do that beforehand?
Because I just can't. I have a lot of like paranoid thoughts because my mom died of cancer. Just like randomly, like she went to the hospital and then 2 weeks later she died.
I know that feeling.
So I just want to make sure that I'm keeping up on my health and like I have
That's understandable.
it's free.
That's understandable.
So while I have this good health insurance that's going to pay for it, I want to make sure that I'm healthy and taking care of my health.
Can't argue that logic.
Yeah. Because there's no Yeah. No, that's not Kyle. Yeah, I have a lot of people that depend on me. So it's like, I got a lot of people that depend on me. I have kids, I have Tati, I have David, I've got a husband. You gotta make sure that I'm able to be depended on. Yeah, I'm able to eat after the procedure. Oh my gosh, you watch my live videos on YouTube? That's awesome. I'm gonna have to be uploading them on there. I need to get better at it. But if you miss my lives, I upload my lives to my YouTube so that you can watch the shit show that is my live all the time. Yeah. That's the thing is, like, I don't really have, like, I know that my symptoms are not symptoms of, like, cancer, but, like, I would rather have all the procedures done that I need to have done and everything checked, you know, so that I can have that peace of mind, but also just know that, like, my health is good. I mean, like, I'm mentally ill, but
Who isn't?
yeah, at least I want to know, like, my physical body's good. And I've been praying and manifesting and meditating to get rid of my mental illness. It's not working, but I'm gonna keep trying. I go to therapy and I take my medication.
I know, I'm crazy.
Meditating. I listen to a lot of, like, positive affirmation stuff.
That does help. It really does.
Yeah. Lexapro is good. I like Lexapro. I'm not on Lexapro, but I do like it. It just made me fat. My medication's definitely making me fat, but it's fine. Because my kids don't care if they have a fat mom. They care if they have a happy and healthy mom. And that's what matters.
Absolutely. And your husband still thinks that you're beautiful. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, you have to look at yourself in the mirror.
Yeah. I mean, like, I know what size I am. I'm still small to a medium, so I can't be that big, even if I think I am. Like, the labels are telling me I'm not, so I gotta... Like, I still wear some of my little sister's clothes that she wore in elementary school.
It's funny that you need a label to tell you that you're fat or skinny.
I need it. I can't tell.
That's, like, foreign to me.
I'm mentally ill. I look in the mirror, I don't know what I see. I'm like, that could be Shamu. For all I fucking know. I don't know.
I want whatever the fuck you're on because I need some of that.
So that's sweet. Your husband. That's not my husband. That's my husband's coworker that lives with us. My husband's right next to me. He's not saying anything.
No, he's just laughing in the background.
Yeah, he's just laughing. He ain't gotta say anything. He already knows. No,
We both think she's crazy.
Like, we both know she's crazy. Yeah. They said you're nice.
Who, me?
Yeah, you. They said they want to let's see his friend.
Oh, I haven't shaved in like fucking 3 weeks.
Everyone always says that. You guys always want to see my husband, see my husband's friend. He is single.
I am single, yes.
Single and ready to mingle.
Yeah, absolutely, 100%.
Any of you in Arizona, clock in.
Send it.
So we're hella nosy. Who's a nice guy?
Who, me? I'm an asshole.
That's the thing is the men that say they're assholes are always the good ones. The men that say they're good guys are always the shitty ones.
No, I know I'm an asshole.
Because Kyle's always like, I'm an asshole. Oh, one said they're in Gilbert, Arizona.
Send it.
Send it. Yeah, my husband always says like, "Oh no, I'm an asshole." Like he always thinks of himself like that, but like he's a really great guy. He's a really nice guy.
No, I can really be an asshole.
Everyone can be an asshole though.
I have no filter.
Someone said he looks young-ish. They said, "How tall are you?"
5'8".
He said 5'8".
Looks young-ish.
He looks young. They're like, that's good enough for me.
How old do you think I am? Give me a number. I guarantee you you're off.
They said like mid-30s. No, he's 41. He's 41.
I'll be 42 in August.
Yeah. Someone said, "Oh, not too tall." Said Dallas the matchmaker.
Hey,
Someone said, "Show it again." This man could be yours at the low price of.
just take me out to dinner.
He said, "Why?"
Just take me out to dinner. That's all I need.
Yep. Wine Dining 69. Send you later. I'm good to go.
Someone
Buy me
said dinner at Dallas's house. Okay, so he's staying with us because it was your fiance.
My fiance, yes.
Yeah,
We split up.
Yeah, him and his ex-fiance split up. And all of his family lives in a different state. And so it's either like, so then he'd have to leave his job, and he works with and like for my husband is his boss. So like then he'd have to leave his job. And so he's just staying with us instead of having to go back to like the state he came from.
On the East Coast.
Yeah, that's a far move. Someone said, "Does he have a motorcycle?" Or does he like motorcycles?
I do.
He said he does.
Does he like
Do you like
give him a motorcycle too?
Do you like motorcycles?
I like motorboating too.
Someone said they knew you were from the East Coast because of your voice.
Oh, it's a dead giveaway. It really is.
Yeah. Oh, thanks, Ava. Love you too. Good night. Said, "Oh, no, I prefer motorboating."
Hey, so do I.
Someone said you have a Red Sox hat
Yes.
on.
Yes, I do.
I don't know where like the Red Sox are from. I'm not like aware of
What?
that.
From Boston.
Oh, they're from Boston. That makes sense why it's a B. That makes sense.
Oh, it only says Red Sox.
Oh,
Yep.
thanks, Ava. Everyone says I'm their comfort TikToker. I don't know what that means, but I love that. Like I bring you like comfort.
It sounds like a compliment to me.
What's the key to healthy marriage? A lot of communication and sex. But it has to be both. You can't just have one or the other. You need lots of passion and communication.
I think the passion comes before the sex.
Yeah, definitely.
In
The thing
my
is,
opinion.
you don't have to like have. The thing is, like, you could just have passion about anything. Like passion about dating, passionate about being talkative, like talking to each other. Like there has to
It
be
doesn't-
passion.
But there does have to be sex. I'm not arguing that
Yeah.
statement, but there has to be passion regardless. That
Yeah.
on both sides. It
And
can't.
communication. Communication is really important because, like, if you're miscommunicating, then you're gonna be offended all the time, and like the person's not gonna feel understood.
And you have to be attracted to the person that you're with.
Well, it's like, why would you even talk to somebody you're not attracted to?
No,
to
I
start with?
tried it. Believe me, it doesn't work.
I wouldn't even try it.
I've tried it.
I wouldn't even go that far.
I tried it. There was good personality goes a long way, but it is not everything. You
Someone
have
said
to be.
you're really honest. That's good.
I'm brutally honest.
Oh my gosh, thanks, Rachel. I feel like I just don't really know any other way to be. Sometimes I wish I could be less genuine so I could be more relatable and like
Yeah.
palatable, you know? Because I feel like so many influencers like aren't genuine and so they can be very generic. And like then you're more appealing to like a widespread audience.
That's
and
not
I,
my style either.
and I just feel like because I'm not as like palatable, I'm not as like able to be as like widespread because like you know it takes a certain kind of person to like actually be like, oh no, I liked a genuine person instead of like being the person that they just like expect.
I've never cared about other people's thoughts or feelings about me. They either like me or they hate me, one or the other.
Oh, they want to know how long you were with your fiance for. I think he was with her for like a long time.
5 years.
5 years. So me and my husband's kids don't sleep in their own bed all night. We get like the beginning of the night together, and like you gotta do everything within those that few hours.
Within those short amount of minutes.
Yeah. Or well, they sleep in their bed till like the middle of the night till like 2 a.m. You know, or like till 11. So it's like we still get time, but it's like
Excuse me.
I don't think he was engaged for all 5 of those years. I think
No.
I don't know how long they were actually engaged for. Like that was his girlfriend for 5 years, and then
The last year.
yeah, my kids refuse. Honestly, it's hard. Oh, they were only engaged for a year, so that's actually better. Cause
A little less.
yeah,
A little less than a year.
Is there more Kyler stuff?
there is. You can have the last piece, dude. Good for you. David gets the last piece of pie. Go, David.
Not if I
Lindsay.
beat you first.
You can have it if you want.
No, I'm good, bub. It's all yours. I'm just teasing.
Tati is like 3.5 years older than me. So it said, lucky David. Yeah, David got the last piece of pie. Good for him.
We'll tell him what we did to it after he's done eating.
My husband is cool. My husband's super cool.
He's one of the best bosses I've ever had in my life.
It's a super cool cat. I have a video pinned about how my parents passed. I don't talk about it a lot, like online, because all I do is just cry. And honestly, I don't feel like crying right now.
Now, you ate the last piece, you have to clean the dish.
I know, that's what I usually do.
I just had to reiterate that for you, bub.
I know, I already know.
You know what? Some people with their stamina whenever they're pregnant, it's either nothing or it's like all the time. It just depends on what your hormones are telling you to do. If you're having that issue, I would say not to worry about it while you're pregnant. But after you have the baby, if you don't have any sex drive, don't think that's normal. You need to go to a doctor because your hormones are not imbalanced. It's not normal.
Either that or get a different husband.
Not that, because, well, society tells women, like, oh, you guys don't really like sex. It's men that always want sex. Like, don't worry about it, you know? And the
Well,
thing is, like, if you have no drive, it's because your hormones are irregular, which is actually a health problem. But because society is so, you know, they ignore all of women's health, pretty much.
Well, I'll
they
take your word
don't
on
care.
that, but there has to be something else along with that, you would think.
Well, I mean, like, it's partly hormonal, but it's also, like, you know, maybe your husband isn't
Maybe
that
he's
great
just a dick and doesn't deserve it.
Well, that could be a thing, but like thing is, like, you could have a good husband too and still not want it, and it might be a hormonal thing.
Well, that's
it,
true,
it could be
but-
a mix of both. It could be sleep deprivation. There are a lot of things that go into play. I mean, I just don't think the thing is, like, I always think from my perspective where, like, my husband's great, like, I've never felt that way, but if I ever did feel that way, I would know that it's a hormone imbalance and not like genuinely me. You know, where I think a lot of women don't know how to find that distinction because society just tells women they're inherently not sexual beings. Or
Well,
like-
that's not true because that's what they were made out to be from the get-go.
The thing is, like, there's
And
you
now-
either are, you like, there's
Believe,
like
believe me, I know.
like, there's,
Some
like-
are and some aren't. I get that.
it's
but
like a complex of like either you're like a mom or you're like a whore. Like you're either like one or the other. Like they have a hard time seeing women as like someone who's nurturing but also still a sexual being. And so after you become a mom, it's very easy to fall into that category of like, oh my god, I'm a frumpy mom now, like I'm not sexy, you know.
that's
so-
not true at all.
Well, yeah, but it's like a hormonal mindset thing, like that also comes from society and your hormones. So like you have to be aware of it and also have a good husband.
So if it's a society thing, then a lady in the street and freak in the sheets should be the normal factor, because that's what.
Well, the thing is, not all women want to feel that way. So it's like it just depends on the person. Like that's what I mean is you have to like address like yourself and think about it yourself. Like where are you at with your husband in your relationship? Where are you at hormonally? Where are you at mentally yourself? You know, like there's a lot of factors that go into that topic.
I don't know. That's more than I care to discuss.
Someone
on TikTok.
said that's exactly how women feel. Unfortunately, I know exactly how women feel because I'm a woman. So it's like I
Well, I'm a guy, and I just.
he said, well, I'm a guy and I don't understand and I don't know.
This isn't a conversation I thought I'd be having on TikTok. That's
Yeah.
for sure.
We don't have to have a conversation. It says something a man won't understand. Exactly, they just don't get it because they don't got it. The thing is, they've never made bones and birthed them into the world. Like, unless they've had that like struggle and that feeling, they like won't get it. And so it's okay that they don't get it.
Yeah, but guys have different struggles. I mean,
And
every one of my
never-
kids, I went to every doctor's appointment. I went to every ultrasound.
Yeah, they have a different role. Like that's the thing. It's like not saying like one's harder than the other. It's just that it's different. Like I don't know what it's like to feel Kyle's burdens of like the burden that he goes through as a man taking care of his family.
But it doesn't mean that I don't want to try to understand
Yeah,
it.
no, you can totally like that's the thing. It's like you can totally try. Like there's nothing wrong with trying to understand it. It's just that like you know like I understand that Kyle has to wake up really early in the morning and he has to have the pressure of like, okay, well, I gotta take care of my family. I gotta come home and be a great dad, a great husband. But at work, he has to be the boss. Like, there's a lot of things that go into that where it's a mental thing that I am not in that position. So it's like, I can empathize and understand where he's coming from, but at the same time,
But
I'm
the
not in that
full-
position.
The full understanding is incomprehensible.
Or even like, yeah, being a dad. The thing is, fathers do go through, there are men that go through like postpartum depression and all these things. That, like, why do you think men have midlife crises? Like, there are things that go into men's mental health that really just doesn't get talked about. If we talk about men's mental health more, maybe we would have less middle-aged men in their 50s having mental crises and leaving their families to go ride motorcycles, like, around town, you know? Like,
That would be the least of their wives' problems.
Like that's like the stereotype is like once you know you have a midlife crisis at 50, you know you divorce your wife, you go get the 18-year-old girlfriend, you go buy a motorcycle and leave your family because they're having like mental crises, like they're having breakdowns. It's you know it's like the issue, but like if you talked about like that's actually like a mental health problem that you would just like want to disown the whole person that you are to go be a new person. Like that's a mental health problem.
you lick the plate?
No.
They're
It looks
probably
like
like mentally ill.
I hate when people do that like that.
Well, I'm gonna do it for now on, just because you said you don't like it.
Thanks, positive energy.
Positive energy coming through.
Mm-hmm. Someone said, you're right and you should say it louder. David's 15. Thank you, Linda. Oh, I did like Sprouts. I went to Sprouts and I thought it was good. I think the produce was actually cheaper than it was at Fry's, and it's organic. And like, I think it was better quality.
I kicked one of the guns that were in the hallway. It jumped out at me.
Yes, my P.O. box is in my bio, Positive Energy. Just go look in my bio. That's where our P.O. box is.
Oh.
I've been posting it and excited about it. Thanks, Heather. No, I don't have a wish list. I don't need one. I was thinking today, so like one of the videos that I made like popped up and it was like someone liked this video and I clicked on it and it had over 400,000 likes and I was like, that's crazy. Like it's crazy to me that like it had like almost 5 million views and I was like, that's just crazy that many people like see what I'm doing, but also like that actually like it. I'm like, that's crazy.
Yeah, but I'm more
That's
than
not good,
twice
dude.
your age.
Dude, Tati was putting all of our business out there this morning. I was like,
You-
what the
you
hell?
guys had- you had
Why'd
the
you say
page
that?
you're having.
It's
You-
not a bad
you-
thing. Just
She
you need
she
more
told everyone,
physical
she goes,
activity in your life.
I'm on my period.
I know.
Dallas is on her period too. And I was like, why would you tell
It's not
them
bad
that?
thing.
And my husband's just shaking his head. Yeah, she just put it all, everyone's like, I love that Tati just puts your business all out there. And it's like, it's funny,
You're entitled. But I'm entitled to give you shit.
but it's like, it's funny, but like, why'd you put all my business out there like that? And she just does, things like she doesn't know that like, she really doesn't know any better. She don't know any different. She don't know any better. It's fine. I thought it was funny. It doesn't help that I like sit there and like laugh. I'm just like, well, that's true. You're right.
I've worked with you. I know you have the mental capacity to get it through your head. You just choose not to.
Someone said I was with my friend the other day watching your TikToks, and she was like, "Oh my god, watch it! Oh my god, that's so crazy." One of my neighbors, she said that her sister-in-law came over, and she was showing her sister-in-law was showing my neighbor like one of my TikToks, and she's like, "Hey, that's my neighbor." That's so crazy. And like my best friend, she was at like this class, and one of the girls that was in her class was like, "Hey, I seen you on Dallas's TikTok. Like I watch her." And my best friend was like, "Oh, that's cool." Cause like my best friend isn't even in like a lot of my TikToks, but she's in like some. And the person like recognized her from one of my TikToks. And whenever I was in Corpus Christi, 2 people recognized me in a whole different state. I was like, "Oh my god, this is so crazy." A lot of my jewelry is either from like TJ Maxx or K Jewelers. It depends if it's like real or fake. Yeah, I live in a small town as well. So you're poppin', we live in a small town. That's really cool. I don't know if Corpus Christi is a small town,
No.
but like the fact that someone even would recognize me.
small.
It's
Not
not,
like
huge, but
yeah.
it's not.
It's not like in Dallas.
Yeah.
Like the fact that someone would recognize me is so crazy. I'm like, oh my god. I feel like it's so cool. The Corpus is pretty big. Still, like I'm like, that's crazy.
Yeah, but to somebody that you don't even know or whatever, like knowing your name and your business, it's like
I think it's so cool.
complete opposite of what I was thinking.
Sean's like, I hate that. I would hate that.
I have no.
I did see the eclipse. I watched it.
I mean, if I go home, I can't go down the street without seeing at least 3 people.
It's like 3 times the size of Santan. Corpus Christi.
Okay.
But definitely not large.
You said you were scared. You were scared of what?
That's why I got out of
Huh?
there. That's why I left.
Yeah. I guess that someone's like, you have nothing to share about, like nothing to care, like nothing to worry about with what I share. Some people are weird, but like, oh, you were scared of the eclipse. It was fine. I was thinking about that while I was driving. I was like, because I went to Sprouts like while the eclipse was going on, and I'm like, what if the world is ending and I'm just going to the grocery store right now?
At least you're doing something you love. That's the only way I
Thanks,
want to
Crystal.
I ain't trying to die in high school, dude.
I was thinking that I'm like, my family's not even all together. If the world was ending right now, like, I was at Sprouts with like just my one son, and Gma was home with Tati and Ignacio, and then my husband was at work and Dave was at school, and of course I'm mentally ill, so of course I'm thinking unrational thoughts.
There's already something normal somewhere.
Why are you gonna sleep? Huh?
I'm not going to sleep. I'm not getting to sleep. I'm stretching.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I didn't like stand there and like stare at the sun and like watch it. I like watched a little bit and then like I went and did my
That
own, like
hurts.
the rest of my day.
Hurts. Hate it.
Don't
I
raise your
wasn't-
voice, guys. Babies are sleeping.
I wasn't even doing anything that could hurt you.
I know. It's just right here.
I only have 2 kids and I'm good.
Where people go like that.
You got a headache and felt nauseous. I feel like that happens just from like staring at the sun.
It doesn't feel good. Like it's.
Go ahead, do that to me.
Someone
please.
said, yeah, it was scary. I was screaming for my mom, but she wasn't
Yeah,
here.
it
Maybe I just don't do it.
Who doesn't want to do that, bro?
Yeah, my
See, like that's not comfortable.
my husband was at work. I'm sure he didn't notice the eclipse. He knew what was going on.
I don't know.
I think we're gonna go to bed
Yeah.
so I can get some relaxing time with him before my dream vacation would probably be like flying first class to like Hawaii and staying in like a really nice hotel.
You gotta step up your game, kind of.
Dream vacation, like
Oh, okay.
I'm
Like
just,
something we know that's gonna happen.
Isn't he your dream husband?
yeah.
You better step up your game, kind
I don't even like traveling like that. Like,
Then why would you? Then how's that
But-
a dream vacation?
because if I'm going to think of a dream vacation, I'm not going to think about the anxiety that I have in real life, David.
We can use David's college money to do it.
Yeah.
I'm not going to college.
That's where we're gonna use your money to go on this vacation.
Dude, put that money into something good. That vacation would be a lot better than college.
Oh, someone said it's always cloudy. Oh, well then maybe not there. I don't know. The problem is
What,
like I don't really.
Hawaii?
Yeah.
What? Hawaii's really the most.
Problem is
Everyone
like
loves
I don't have like a big.
Oh, no.
I just don't really have a big urge to travel. To be honest with you, like I don't have a big urge to
You have to
travel.
go over the ocean.
Yeah, I don't like that. Like the thing is, like I don't have a big urge to
I
travel
want to
because
see the Titanic.
because I have such bad anxiety. I like don't have the urge to travel.
What?
Can't see that.
Did I want to go see the Titanic?
Yeah, you're gonna implode.
David doesn't want to go to college.
Nope.
I did see the solar eclipse. We can try tell him to.
We're gonna be a plumber.
David's gonna be a plumber.
I'm not being a garbage man, dude. That's for
You're
sure.
a plumber, dude.
I don't know.
You don't gotta be a garbage man. You
I
can
know,
be a
but you always
plumber,
told me
dude.
to be a doctor, military, guard. Like those aren't things that I want to do.
Well,
be a plumber,
okay,
dude.
so you don't want to be a plumber. You don't want to be a garbage man. You don't want to be a doctor.
I mean, I could be a
You don't want to
plumber.
be a nurse. You don't want to join the military. What the
Nurse?
hell
I'm
do
a
you want to do?
man.
Dude, nurses is not a. It's not a female job.
A lot of your
Dude, all of our a lot of
cousins
a
are
lot of our
nurses.
cousins are men that are nurses.
I don't.
I like to go fishing all the time.
They literally own like 3 houses. Alex has already bought his 3rd house.
Who's Alex?
Your cousin, dude.
Robbie's dad.
Robbie's dad.
Was that tall kid?
You know Frankie's brother? Frankie's brother, your cousin. Frankie is your cousin.
Alex hasn't been around much.
Alex is Frankie's brother. He's been around enough. He just doesn't ever remember anybody.
I only
Never
remember
doesn't
people that I'm
talk
around
much to
all the
people like
time.
Frankie.
Yeah,
I only
but
remember people that I'm around all
I
the time.
talk to Alex every time we're out
I
there.
can't remember one guy that I see like
Whatever.
once a year.
It's
2 times
it's
a year.
Frankie's brother, and he's literally bought his 3rd house, and he's a nurse.
Was that one white guy?
He's not white. That's
just was
that's
saying
our
that.
aunt's husband.
I don't know who he is.
You would have seen him.
Okay.
You have phlebotomist. You could work in security. Yeah, nurses make bank. My during COVID, my cousin and his wife were travel nurses, and they bought 3 houses already. They're on their 3rd house.
Do you have to go to college to be a mechanic?
You have to go to a trade school.
I'm just gonna do self-taught. Sure, I won't take
Just gotta work at Jiffy Lube right there by
Oh yeah, Jiffy.
Fries.
Yeah.
Especially during COVID, they were making so much money. Yeah, travel nurses make really good money.
Oh, that's the doghouse.
Someone said HVAC is needed. Johnny said HVAC is needed. That's like air conditioning.
But that's something I need to do.
No, that it's
Oh.
needed. And you don't have
But you
to.
don't have to do ACs necessarily.
Yeah.
You're still going to the data center.
I don't need
You don't have to go to college. We're just giving you options that you don't have to go. He's like, I don't want to do anything. It's like, okay, well, be fucking broke and homeless. I don't know what to tell you. Like,
You get a home, that'd be pretty cool.
we're just giving you options and ideas.
Probably won't be able to.
Someone said elevator techs,
I don't have any elevators. So maybe
So is it
electrician.
or something else?
The hell is elevator text?
Oh, they're trying to give me jobs.
They said you could be a welder,
Oh,
Having a welder.
elevator tech.
I already
yeah, like underwater welding, that'd be pretty cool.
If I was a man, I would be like a blue collar man, and I would do like underwater welding or some shit, or go work on an oil rig or some shit, you know.
I was this close to going to do that before I got this job.
Oh, I hear the baby. I'm gonna go put him back to sleep. Good night, guys.